Hello children. Today we will walk through the first chapter of Unit 1, Abraham, the beginnings of a race. We all have heard stories of Abraham. He was the father of the faithful. He was given many promises by God. Do you know, children, how old was Abraham when Yahweh appeared to him? He was 99 years old. Do you remember his wife's name? Yes, it was Sarah. So what's the verse to be memorized? Romans chapter 4 verse 3. Abraham believed God and it was accounted to him for righteousness. Now let's see what were the promises that Yahweh gave to Abraham. He made several promises like Abraham would become the father of several nations. A son would be born to him. He would get the fertile Canaan as his share of land. A new race would originate from him, and several kings would rise from his clan. But there were some conditions. Abraham's future generations should obey Yahweh's covenant. All males should be circumcised on the 8th day. They should accept Yahweh as their God forever. And that is how the practice of circumcising all Jewish male children started. Okay, let me ask you a few questions. So how old was Abraham when Yahweh appeared to him? Yes, he was 99 years old. So what was the law given to Jewish boys on the 8th day of their birth? They had to be circumcised. So what was this law of circumcision? A physical sign of the covenant between God and man. Now let us learn of a few incidents from the life of Abraham. Abraham loved playing the host and he received some guests at his tent. He prepared some delicious food for his guests and served it under the oak grove at Mamre. He was promised a son by them through Sarah, his wife. Any guesses as to who these men were? Yes, they were angels sent by Yahweh to his beloved Abraham to give him the good news. Now, Abraham and Sarah had a son, whom they named Isaac, the promised son. And as per Jewish customs, he was circumcised on the 8th day. Let us see one more incident where Abraham's faith gets tested. Abraham fully trusted Yahweh. Yahweh decided to test Abraham's faith and obedience. He commanded Abraham to offer his only son as a sacrifice. A painful command indeed. But Abraham was a faithful servant of God and he obeyed his command. He took Isaac to the top of Mount Moriah, tied his limbs and laid him down on the top of a pile of wood. He lifted his knife to slay his son. Suddenly the angel of the Lord appeared, stopped him and said, "Abraham, lay down the knife and do not hurt the boy." Abraham surrendered to God and got blessed. He fully trusted Yahweh and he was abundantly blessed. A new race, the Israelites, originated from Abraham. So children, Abraham's life is a beautiful example of trust and obedience in God, of strong faith in God. Thank you.
Hey there. Subscribe to the channel and also press this bell icon so you can get latest video notifications. And this is absolutely free.